just within the last half hour, the Roebling Bridge is shut down again. It's the third time in less than a week.
Yeah, now we've actually learned the FBI is investigating who's behind these threats. WCPO 9 News reporter Taylor Nimmo joins us live right now from the bridge. And Taylor, what do we know about the latest closure here and the two before that?
Yeah, that's right. The Roebling Bridge is shut down once again, and I'll step off here so you can get a better look. We've got a barricade and Cincinnati police blocking off the bridge. Now, Kenton County Dispatch has confirmed that this is due to an unattended package. They're asking everyone avoid the area until further notice. And again, you mentioned this being the third time the bridge has been shut down in less than a week. And there's been some concern about these swatting calls happening more frequently. In fact, the bridge was just shut down yesterday due to another threat.
Authorities got the call Sunday morning, closing the bridge for about 3 hours to investigate. It's the second bomb threat targeting the bridge since Wednesday. Now, the FBI is working with law enforcement to find out who did this.
Communications consultant Fred Posner says technology has made it much more difficult for law enforcement to track down the people making these threats.
Posner says there are now companies that allow people to make phone calls through free apps.
As well as if there's VPNs being used, which is virtual private networks that allow us to somewhat protect ourselves or appear that we're somewhere that we're not.
He says the reason these false threats are becoming more prevalent.
There's absolutely no ramifications when someone does this, even if law enforcement gets to find out who it is, and that is an extremely exhaustive amount of work for law enforcement to do. Nothing happens.
Posner says the first step in stopping these swatting calls is to hold the companies accountable.
I think the first thing that you can do is go to the company and say, who made this call? And when they can't tell you exactly who made the call, then you hold them accountable for the costs of the law enforcement response.
In a statement, the FBI is saying in part, we appreciate everyone's patience during the incident and continue to urge the public to remain vigilant and immediately report all suspicious activity to law enforcement. From schools, businesses, and now bridges, these calls are becoming more and more common across the country.
What concerns me is that when there is a real need for a heavy law enforcement response, that it's just considered to be one of these pranks again.
And again, law enforcement is asking everyone to avoid the area of the Roebling Bridge until further notice. I've also reached out to Covington Police to try to get some more information. So as new details become available, we'll be sure to bring them to you here on air and on our website, WCPO.com. Reporting live from downtown, Taylor Nimmo, WCPO 9 News.